Hey guys, I missed you guys. I'm back. I know it's been a minute. I just have been going through so much, both professionally and personally. It's been a busy couple of months, but I've missed you guys and I wanted to come on here. There's so much I want to talk about and just get you all up to speed. But today's episode is going to be about manifestations, how they truly work, and how they're not some wishy washy concept because I'm not into that. I'm not into voodoo or anything like that. I truly believe in science and this and that. But for me to really believe in it, there's like the quantum realm and all this other stuff. Like if you've seen Marvel, if you're a Marvel fan, raise your hand. That stuff's real. That stuff's real. So anyway, but yeah, I'm here to talk about manifestations, how they've impacted my life, just all the stuff I'm going through right now, which is crazy, and how I manifested this. I know it's going to manifest into something amazing for me. I know because I tell myself that, and what I tell myself happens, but it's just right now, I'm being tested like no other. Whew, I mean, but that's where my strength comes in. That's where I show my true power. And yeah, I'm ready for it. So I'm kind of like, bring it on. But just this whole year, when I reflect back at 2024, which I can't believe we're already in September, has been such a growth year for me. Starting in January, I mean, if you look at my whole yoga journey, how a year ago, if somebody was like, oh, you should teach yoga, I would laugh because why would I teach yoga? That was never an interest of mine. I never thought I was good enough to teach it. Um, just why would I do that? Like I've gone to school for something. Why would I even do something like this? So with that mindset to fast forward, teaching at breweries, teaching at workshops. And yeah, I am going to toot my horn because this is a big deal. Like if you see where I came from this mindset of such a lack mindset of no, how could I? How could I teach? I don't know this, I don't know that. I don't have this credential. I don't have that credential. I didn't all these victim mindset type sayings I was affirming until I changed that mindset, and then suddenly the universe started just spitting opportunities my way because people are like, "Oh, how'd you get that? How did you?" Nothing. I'm not over here proactively asking for stuff. I'm just in receiving mode. Literally the universe is just sending things my way, thank God. I hope it continues to. But what I am doing, what I can tell you I'm doing is that I've changed my mindset to positive. I just say that I welcome abundance. I'm open to new opportunities. I welcome it now. So the other thing I wanted to share was I did my I'm scared of planes. Like I have anxiety. I'm not an anxious person in general, but when I'm on a plane, like this is really bad. I'm sorry if there's anybody that doesn't like planes, but um I'm just worried it's going to crash. And I do not want to manifest that, but I have such a fear of planes. So fast forward to traveling on my own to my motherland, like that's a big deal. And then another thing I manifested this year was I've always wanted a big sister. I've always been that friend that like I hate superficial, like surface level stuff or surface level talk. I've always in relationships and friendships wanted deep connection. Not like, oh, how was your weekend and what did you do? I think that's why I always um maybe like elementary school or high school we had that, but then with the introduction of social media, people are just so surface level. And I've always craved that deep connection with people. So fast forward to May, and I've always wanted a big sister. So I've always been like, oh, I wish I had a big sister. And I think I manifested that in my daughters because I got girls, which I would never be able to be a boy mom because I don't think I would ever. I'm so girly that I thank God for that. But I manifested two sisters that I can now mother. But where was I going with this? So fast forward to May, and I finally met someone who is so spiritual. She's like a big sister to me, and yeah, it's just we get to have deep conversations and all of that. So, partner in crime manifested that. And then where my current manifestation is, which I'm not really going to share because I want to wait till it's, you know, come through, I guess. But like right now I'm in the test phase, and I hate tests, by the way. Like, I'll do the homework. I'm a very hard worker. I'm pretty smart, you know. But when it comes to test taking, I don't know. I'm not a test taker. And right now I'm in the middle of a big test. I just in this last month, my God. Yeah, God's testing me. The universe is testing me, but I know I'm going to prevail because not only am I a hard worker, but I have that winner mindset. I don't know if it's my competitiveness or like the thing like I can't lose, but I prevail, like, or maybe it's my manifestations, but I I know I'm going to come on top. So somehow I'll share when I'm ready, but so much is going on in these last months. But the topic for today is manifestations. So I wanted to talk about what they are, how they're not some like voodoo witchcraft or anything. Like, I'm not into that. I'm very practical. I believe in science and all of that. So for me to, quantum realm, that stuff's real, by the way. So if you're a Marvel fan, that stuff's real. Like, there's anyway, if you're into that. But where was I going with this? No, manifestations. So your thoughts become your reality, just like the law of attraction. And similarly, your negative thoughts will also manifest into your reality. So saying positive things, but not only saying positive things, saying it like you've already achieved them. So I'll give you one of my manifestations because and making big goals, right? Like, not I'm going to be a millionaire, but I'm going to be a billionaire, Like, if Billy and Elon can do it, why can't I, right? So this is just an example, but having those huge goals and then keep on reaffirming those so that they become part of your thoughts, because the second that you switch to, oh, but my life is so hard, I don't have time to work on my passions or dreams, blah blah blah, you switch back and then you stop manifesting. That stops. And the problem is that we stay in those negative thoughts for maybe 75-80% of our day. And then we wonder why our manifestation isn't working. Well, that's because you're only spending like 10% in your, manifestation zone. So I'm going to tell you what I do. I wake up. I first thing I do is I just have silence. So I just sit in silence and I meditate. And I know this is overwhelming for some people, and I used to find it overwhelming too because so many thoughts would come in my mind. And I'm not a pro at this. I honestly could do it more, but I'll sit in silence for, on a good day, 20 minutes, but lately like 2 to 5 minutes. I need to work on this, but I'll sit there and I'll just let like my higher self talk to me, my guides talk to me, the universe talk to me. I won't ask for anything. I won't ask for a manifestation. Or maybe I'll say, can you guide me? Or can you heal my wounds? Or what is my purpose for, I don't know. You can ask a question and you'll get the answer. And it's not like they'll be like, Sunaina, this is what you need to do. No. But what they'll do, your guides, they'll redirect you to like a book. All of a sudden, you'll open up. Actually, don't do this, but maybe you'll open up your IG and the reel on top, like the algorithm will put a reel that has the answer to your question. Or you'll all of a sudden come across, this happens to me all the time now. Now I see cardinals during my walk and I look them up. They're the birds of love, like the red cardinal, but they're also the bird of like when someone has passed and they're thinking of you, like someone above, but they're also the bird of abundance and spirituality. And any time that I'm on my walk, because there's something about when I'm in the shower, when I'm driving, and when I'm in nature, those are the three times that, I don't know, my higher self just, she starts talking to me. And I'm not trying to scare everybody on here, but you'll get it once you start doing it. But those three instances, when I'm around water, when I'm in nature, and when I'm driving. Those are the times that, I get these like signals. So I'll tell you about when I'm on my walk, I'll see the most beautiful birds. I'll see cardinals. I'll see that one with the long neck, the heron. I'll see all kinds of butterflies, the monarch butterfly, the blue and black one. Um, like it's incredible. My time in nature is definitely very divine. And I'm like convinced that the universe wants me to be in nature more. And now that I am doing that more. Um, but whew, so anyway, so when you hear from your higher self, when you ask a question to the universe and you hear back, you have to act. So it might give you a book that says, like you've asked a question, what should I do next? And it'll literally present you a book on chanting and happiness. That happened to me the other day, by the way. I was like, oh, I don't read enough. And I don't know why. I'm a pretty happy person, but I was just feeling kind of blue and low that day. And this is actually a really sweet story. I was at this India bazaar, and there was a stall in front of me. This older man was selling books, spiritual books, and nobody was visiting his stall. Everyone wanted to go to the jewelry stall, the clothing stall, like the pretty stuff. And he's an older man, and he's sitting there so calmly and just so at peace with himself. So that kind of drew me in. Plus I've been looking for some spiritual books for my kids and for myself, and one of my friends wants the Bhagavad Gita, so I wanted to pick one up for her, which I have a few friends that I don't know why I'm like, people associate me with. So anyway, so I got one for her. But and no, but since then another friend asked for one too. Anyway, it's a great book. You should get it. But so I go to him, and I got a few things because I didn't feel bad for him, but I kind of did. I was like, nobody's stopping by here, and he has got such great stuff. And so I got like 6 or 7 things from him, like one for me, one for my kids, one for my mom. And so that was that. And then I said, I'm save this for me. I'll come back and pay. My stall is right there. Like, I'm also here. I'm not going anywhere. So I'll come back and I'll pay for it. Anyway, fast forward, I got busy with my customers, and then he came to my stall, and he brought the bag and stuff. I paid for him. And I don't know, there's just something kind of mesmerizing. He's an old man, but there was just something so enchanting, something like some he's spiritual, so there was probably that. And so I thanked him and stuff, so at calm, so peace. And he's like, okay, thank you and stuff. And he was looking at my bracelets, and I said, here, take one, take it for free or whatever. Oh, he had said, oh, I gave you a discount and this and that, on his own. I didn't even ask for it. Just such a sweet guy. And so I was like, here, take a bracelet, and he was like, do you have any Lord Krishna ones? And I didn't, but just so nice. Anyways, that was our interaction. And just, when you meet people, you just leave with like a nice taste in your mouth. You're like, oh, that was nice. So then that was it. Then fast forward a few days later, I had all my like stuff in a corner, and I was going through the bag of the books that I had ordered or that I bought from him. Inside, and I had just finished saying a week before, oh, I don't read enough. I want to read more. I was feeling low that day, like, oh, like, I don't know. Maybe I need to read. I opened the bag, and there's a book. It's called Chanting for Happiness. And so I go downstairs, and I asked my mom, I'm like, did you buy this? Here, take this book. And she's like, no, I didn't get anything. This isn't mine. And so I'm like, that's funny. And I opened the cover, and inside he wrote some mantra, something like beautiful, and he signed it. And I'm like, wow, this is the universe. I was telling the universe, my thought was, I want to read more. I was like, why am I unhappy today? Some days you're just like, I mean, I'm a very positive person. This isn't like an act. I see the glass half full versus empty. That's just how I'm wired. I can't be in a sad state for long. I don't like it, But that day I was like, oh, why am I like in a funk, Like I don't like this feeling. I don't like to be in this. And sure enough, that day I must have said something to the universe or something to my higher self, and it worked. So, the point of this is to tell you that it works. Your thoughts become your actions, become your habits, become your way of living, your lifestyle, and then that does the change that you want to see in the world. So, no manifestation is too small. You can ask to manifest, I don't know, like a new job, a new career, a new relationship. Those are like kind of, I feel like the trees. Or you can ask for the freaking forest and you can be like, no, I want to be the best version of myself. I want to be a billionaire. If Elon and Billy can do it, why can't I? Ambani, everybody. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, they're legit. But no, so am I. And yeah, like you have this one life. Why not be the best, most awesome version of yourself? So the days that you're feeling weak, show up as your most courageous self. The days you're feeling tired, show up as your most energetic self. The days you're feeling sad, show up as a healer, show up as a positive person. I mean, I'm not saying like don't feel. Like if you're sad, definitely express it. You don't want to create a wound or anything, but show up as your best version of yourself. Because here's the thing, like every day time is ticking, and I don't know about you, but I have so much I want to do all of a sudden. Like I have so much I want to achieve. I am such a creative being. I have so many ideas and they come to me like this that I just want to do. But sometimes I stunt myself because I tell myself, oh no, but I like self-doubt comes in, or what is it? Self-doubt. Yeah, it's really self-doubt because everything else I feel like stems from self-doubt. Um, so yeah, I mean, you have to know that like God chose you like to be in your body. The universe is within you and God chose to be you. Like God literally was like, I came down and was like, I want to see what it feels like to be Sunana. I want to see what it's like to be her. So, how does that make you feel that God chose you to be in your body, to see what it's like to be you? And you just have to show up for yourself every single day because, like, what else are you going to do? So, anyway, I'm saying all this, but I think I need to do it myself. And I know I will because I always do. Like, look what I've done in the last year. So, anyway, yeah, I hope that was helpful. Manifest. And so, more things you can do is write down your affirmations and write it down like, I am joyful, I am abundant, I am worthy. But then also you can script at night. So write down like your visualizations like I am the best yoga teacher in freaking Northern America, or I am so in receiving mode that literally all the money is coming my way. I'm just making this up, but like, or I am so kind and compassionate that I have healed millions of people. Talk like that and talk what that feels like too. And do this at night. Make sure it's like the last thing you do. And then you wake up with that positive feeling, that positive mindset. Try it for like 21 days and see what happens. But I kind of want to tell you what happened. So I was in the shower one day because of course all my epiphanies happen in the shower. And I was saying something like, oh, wouldn't it be nice to blah, blah, blah. Like, oh, I just blah, blah, blah. Literally that same day, something happened that manifested into something else that is where I am now. And I know this is going to be so good. So, your thoughts, what you say, even if it's like the smallest thing, even if you say it once and then you don't think about it again, is so, so powerful. Don't underestimate how powerful it is. It's so powerful. Like, I wish, so here's the other thing. Where we are now, this is our 3D world, right? Our souls are. Okay, Okay, I don't know if I want to get into this today because this is going to be deep. But we are right now in the 3D world. Okay, our souls are. Okay, yeah, maybe this is another episode because this is going to get kind of deep. But and I'm not sure I'm prepared for, where am I going with this though? Oh shit. Okay. Um okay, so anyway, I hope these were helpful. I hope these manifestation techniques were helpful. And if anything, if you want to go ahead and start, just make sure that if you divide your day in half, right? There's 24 hours in a day. You're sleeping for like 6 to 8 of them. The hours that you are awake, if you can just start with half of those hours to think of positive thoughts. If you do feel like a negative thought is happening in your 3D world, like, oh, here's where I was going with this. I hope it's not like, but this 3D world, this is all an illusion. So if something's not going your way in the 3D world, it doesn't even matter. You know why? Because you can literally change it with your thoughts. You can literally be like, no, no, not in my reality. Kind of like if you watch Marvel, like I love Marvel. So in Endgame, or was it, well, it was in Infinity Wars and an Endgame where they I'm sorry, I'm getting a text. Where they, switch universes. I think it was in Endgame. It was in both. No, wait. No, it was an Endgame. So they, they hop in time, they time travel. Um Okay, we won't talk about this right now, but basically, this is your 3D world. This is all an illusion. If something's not going your way, you can just manifest it out. You can just be like, okay, not in my 3D world. This is what really I want, and you will manifest it. But you need to act on those manifestations. So if you're saying, I want to be blah blah blah, I want to be a billionaire, you can't act like freaking, broke ass whatever. You need to act, talk, walk, look like a billionaire. You need to. If you're saying, I want to be I want to be a healer. You can't go partying every night, drinking and getting wasted. Like, that's not in alignment, and then wonder why your manifestations are not working. You can manifest all you want, you can journal all you want, but that's not going to work. If you're saying, whatever you're manifesting, if you're manifesting a house, a car, a new relationship, if you're not acting like that version of yourself, because you need to then transform into that person, then it's not going to happen. So you can manifest all you want in that case, but you need to also change yourself for the better. So I hope this was helpful. I hope it was really nice to connect with you guys. I know this is just a one-way conversation, but this is actually really helpful for me. And I missed you guys so much. And yeah, just so many great things are coming. I'm manifesting it. And yeah, because I feel like the world hasn't even seen my full potential yet, Like this is just the surface. I've been holding myself back for whatever reason. I don't know, like why, I hold myself back, why I'm like this, but I have been, and that's something that I'm, working on. But yeah, like once I unleash my full potential, like world, watch out. Seriously, like I have so much creativity to give. I have so much love to give. I have so much. That's why I want to be a billionaire, because if I'm a billionaire, I don't care about like houses or cars or any of that. I just want to have the tools and resources so that I can spread my knowledge. Imagine if I had that kind of resource. And I know it's going to happen. It's just a matter of time. It's divine timing. But if I had that kind of resource, I would be able to heal more people, do more things, And yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm gonna keep my manifestations going. It's so good to connect with all of you. Sending you so much love into the universe, and yeah. I hope you guys stay amazing and continue watching. I will be having my spiritual sister. I don't think she likes it when I say that, but Deepika will be on here soon. We're going to be talking about all sorts of things. Oh my God. She is so gifted on all of that, like all of this spirituality space. She knows so much. So I'm definitely going to get on here with her and do some more topics. And yeah, if there's anything on here you guys want to talk about, let me know. But it was so good connecting, and I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day.